Hey guys, so I'm coming at you today with a few beauty hacks and a few tips that I think you might find useful. This is like part one of a series that I'm going to do, and hopefully you enjoy it. So, I'm not an expert by any means. Like, let's just get that out there. I'm not a professional makeup artist, and that's cool because a lot of us aren't. Some tips kind of need to be a little bit more geared, I think, towards like a regular girl. Um, Easy for us to pull off. We don't have the training. Let's face it, and that's cool. But that doesn't mean that we can't have, a beautiful makeup routine or find out, how to improve what we already think we know how to do. So first off, I just want to talk about beauty blenders. So these little guys, or blending buds, they're called a few different things. But essentially, you use them to make your foundation flawless. Smoother application is what it claims. So I've been using mine for quite a while. I do like it. Um, you're going to want to keep these damp while you're using it, not wet or dripping. You just want it damp. So you're literally just going to, you know, put it in some water, get it damp, and there, squeeze all that excess out. Sometimes I roll mine around in like a towel to make sure it's not dripping or too wet. And then you apply your foundation with that. And at the end, I like to do a good dab over it, your entire face. And it's going to really mattify everything. It's going to make the adhesion to your face a lot smoother and not streaky. It's going to actually remove a lot of potential streaks that you get from brushes. I love brushes though. This is my preferred way to apply my foundation. Anyway, so the hack. This guy can be kind of expensive. I'll post a little picture here showing your typical cost of what you're going to spend on a bud. Okay? And this little guy, if you can see him, it's just a makeup sponge. Literally just a wedge, latex free. Still can't see if you can see that. I don't know why my camera seems to like brighten everything to like a ridiculous amount, but you would use this the same way that you would use the blending bud. You're going to dampen it, get rid of any excess moisture, you're going to apply your foundation, and then you're going to give a good dab using the different sides to finish off the foundation for a nice finish, streak free. The difference? Cost. It's huge difference in cost. This guy, as you'll see, runs between about, anywhere from $20 to $40, depending on where you get it. These guys, you can get them just about anywhere, say Walmart, for like $2.50. It's insane. And I have 28 pieces in mine. And I think I paid $3 for this. They're reusable too. You can wash them and reuse them. It's latex free, just like the beauty blender. So, depending on your budget, depending on how much you want to invest in your beauty tools, this is a good hack. Makeup artists have been using it for a very long time. They swear by them. Even still, with the beauty blenders out, there's some makeup artists who will not give up this little makeup sponge. They absolutely love them. So, that's my first little beauty hack for you. If you want to save some money but still get that really like beautiful flawless finish without streaks and all of that, jump on that. Go to Walmart, grab a bag of these, and they're gonna last you damn near forever. Like, well, depending on how much you use makeup, I suppose. But so that's the first kind of deal. You'll want to wash these with soap and water, like your brushes, because they're going to get like an enormous amount of bacteria in them, even your little sponges. My suggestion for washing brushes is that you use a really gentle dish soap. I'm going to post a picture of that too, my two recommendations. And you're essentially going to wash them as you would anything else. Just make sure you rinse them really well under warm water. And I find that gentle dish soaps really get the foundations out because they're oil based, right? Foundations, so they can really stick. And, you know, dish soap is great for getting rid of oil based products and cleaning it out properly. So, and antibacterial, right? So anyway, you're gonna air dry those after you give them a good wash, squeeze them out really good, get rid of that water, potentially rub them in a towel like I mentioned before I actually use them. Do that to get out any excess water or paper towel, and then you're good to go. So that is what I recommend with not only the sponges but also all of your brushes. And when you wash your brushes, try to stay away from the metal part. A lot of these metal whatever they are, bases here that hold the brushes in, will rust. That's pretty icky. You don't want that. So you just get the tip of the brushes under and try to keep the water off of that. If you get water on it, meh, whatever, right? Just dry it really well. And when you're done doing that, once they've been washed, and you want to fluff them back up, I found a really neat little tip to get the ends of the brushes like this, nice and fluffy again, because they completely flatten out, right, as you're drying them off. You literally take them between your hands and like you're starting a fire. Just back and forth like you're starting a fire, and it's going to fluff this all back up for you again, so that while you set them down to dry, they're going to dry fluffy and they're not going to get all flattened, and you don't have to rub them to get them, because that's kind of hard on the bristles. As you can see from mine, I've done that until I found out about that awesome little tip. So anyway, that's about the brushes. So I want to move on to my tip for how not to get a foundation mustache. Okay, I know it sounds weird, but some of us women, as we're applying our foundation, you get all finished and your upper lip looks a lot darker than the rest of your face, and you can't figure it out. You're like, why the hell does my lip look 2 to 3 shades darker than the rest of my face? This makes no sense. I use the same foundation all over. Why all of a sudden, do I have this mustache? This is ridiculous, right? So a few things. One is, while you're applying your foundation, you're going to want to use downward strokes. All the way across there. Downward strokes. Not up, not circly, buffy type motions. You use downward strokes because you're going to go with the direction of the hair, of your peach fuzz. So we all have peach fuzz on our face. Let's just face it. That's a fact. As much as we don't like it, it's there. And that's how you're going to stop from your foundation caking up on the hair and creating more of a buildup than what you would want in any specific area. So downward strokes, especially on areas where you notice a lot of peach fuzz. Okay? Or alternatively, what you can do is apply foundation on the rest of your face, leave that or any other problem area to the end, and with whatever's left over, that little bit left over on your sponge or your beauty blender or your fingers, just gently, lightly put a small amount in those problem areas and then move it around. It may be that you're just getting far too much on that area. That can help sometimes. So that's kind of my next little tip for you ladies out there who have a problem with that. Now I come to my last little piece of business, and that is female face shaving, which directly correlates with the foundation mustache. So another way to get rid of that foundation mustache, get rid of the hair. So No hair, no foundation, mustache. This has been a controversial kind of subject about whether or not women should be shaving their faces or if they're comfortable shaving their faces. I think everybody's different. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer here. I did some research for you, so I'll just read a little bit from that to let you know kind of the benefits and potential risks, if there are any, aside from, nicking yourself while you're shaving. That's a risk. But anyway, so this brings me to the type of hair that we have on our faces. Women are afraid that if they shave, it's going to grow back thick, dark, like a man's beard. This is not at all factual. It is vellus hair that we have on our faces as women, and men have androgynous, let me see, androgenic hair. Yes, androgenic hair. So, like the hair that we have, on our legs, armpits, pubic region, that's the type of hair that men get on their face. Why there's the difference, we don't quite know. Evolution of some sort, probably be prettier. So vellus hair does not become androgenic hair simply by shaving it off. That's just not going to happen. It doesn't transform suddenly, magically into a completely different type of hair. It can't. So, you can shave your face without affecting the growth or texture of your facial hair. It is a little bit blunt as it comes back in because you have cut off the ends, but that's something that will change in time if you decide to stop doing it. And surprisingly, women have been doing this in salons and with estheticians for quite a long time. It's called dermaplaning, which is essentially shaving the hair on your face. It's just an esthetician is doing it for you, and I believe they use a scalpel or something like that to get a really nice close shave. But essentially, it's an exfoliating type treatment, which is what shaving is going to do for your face. It's going to exfoliate your face. Now, something to consider is if you do have really overactive oil glands on your face, the vellus hair does wonders for wicking the oil away from your pores to help keep your pores clear. So you may notice some more breakouts on your face. So that's something to take into consideration if you do decide to shave your face. I've tried it. I gotta say it. I gotta do the research. I gotta try it, right? And it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that scary. It wasn't that weird. I kind of got over it pretty quick. Putting on the foam and getting it all sudsied up and getting ready to shave was a little bit weird. And I would not want my boyfriend to walk in and actually catch me doing that. But my face feels really soft. I've noticed that foundation goes on a lot smoother, a lot nicer. Definitely no foundation mustache anywhere here, so that's pretty awesome. So I will leave it up to you if you would be willing to give that a try. I just wanted to let you know, if you do decide, it doesn't mean you're gonna grow a man beard. Like, it's cool. A lot of celebrities have done it. It's a thing. It's fine. You are going to probably want to shave a couple times a month, or if you start to feel it, coming back and it's annoying. But it's just fine little hair. It's getting rid of the peach fuzz. You can either use a traditional shave razor, like for your legs and your armpits or whatever, but you can also get facial razors from a beauty supply store that, I don't know if that'll make you feel more comfortable with the idea of it, but they are meant to, take off sideburns, things like that, and the peach fuzz around this area, and even, trim around your eyebrows and things like that. So if you want to pick one of those up, if it makes you feel better than using, the old razor and the shave cream, then by all means, whatever makes you feel comfortable, right? But I would say, so far, I don't hate it, so give it a try, and yeah, hopefully you like my little tips here. I'm going to make a lot more videos this is kind of just the jumping off point. And yeah, so if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I will get to them. And thank you for watching. Bye.